Hey, welcome to day three of this 30-day email breakdown challenge. I'm so excited. So, so for the past 2 days, right, we have been breaking down copy from top marketers and copywriters from people like Annie Single and Ben Settle. So this today, day three, we'll do something different. So we'll be breaking down one of the top personal development coaches, Anthony Trucks. So why I decided to have a mix around with personal development coaches and marketers and copywriters is because okay, so since we are doing storytelling, right? So what's the most important element in storytelling? It's emotion, right? So and I think that personal development coaches, they do this very very well. So they are they the reason why they are like almost like a good marketer in terms of having this emotion touch is because they're able to connect with their audience using emotions, using vulnerability. So that's why I think most of their marketing are uh above average in terms of in the uh, in the non-marketing side. Yep. So that's why I choose Anthony Trucks, because I think that his email, his the way he phrased it, his message, it touches emotions. Yep, and that's the sole purpose of this story based email breakdown challenge, which is to touch emotions, connect, engage, and uh, in the end, of course, sell to your audience and impact them using your products. Right. So without further ado, let's get into today's email breakdown. So so the subject line is you have been shot. So just by one look at this subject line, you have been shot. It doesn't create any question in my mind for me. Yep. So, uh, so it doesn't create any question. So, we will go through this again when we have more context in the copy, in the main copy. Yep. So let's move on. Okay. So, he started off by saying, talking about not really a true story, but a tale. Yep, and he positioned himself from the the high level angle, looking down on the reader, and he's talking about the reader from the outside perspective. So let's see, there you are sitting outside watching the squirrels being all squirreling. Then out of nowhere, boom, blah boom, you get shot right in the shoulder. Oh, what to do? You got to the no question asked, right? No more squirrels watching. You got shot. You need mega attention. All right. So this entire short story is he's positioning himself at the top, looking down at you. Yep. So I think he does this very good in terms of he keep it very well to so how can I phrase this? It's kind of like when he's looking he's making that positioning, looking down at you, then he doesn't swap to another position to like first person or second person conversation, that kind. Yep. So he stays at that kind of third person position. Yep. And the tenses are also very clear. He don't jump with the past tense and present tense. Yep. And okay, so let's move on. So he move on to dialogue. Anthony, what are you talking about? What's the gunshot gonna do with elevating how I operate? So okay, so he's using dialogue to transition. This is not a very clear transition, just like the email we did yesterday, but he trying to use dialogue to slowly transit the audience to his offer. So let's see the next few sentence. So, well, it's unlikely you are treating your business like a bullet wound. Oh, see, he's leveraging on the dialogue, a little bit of the dialogue to fully transition to the offer now. Okay, so you probably treat it like a drafty window. You'll get it to someday. Okay, so yep, so it's unlikely you are treating your business like a bullet wound. So it's linking the story back to the main topic. Yep. Okay, so the next few sentences say some things like you say things like okay, so he said that you probably treat it like a drafting windows, and he's giving more context over here. You say things like this few bullets over here, so he's giving context to his words over here. So this must have a, you only can do this when you have a deep understanding of in your audience, what they typically say when they know that they have a problem but they don't want to solve it. Yep. So they try to procrastinate here, uh, which is also the problem that we are trying to solve here, procrastination. So okay, let's move on. Mm. But will you ever say that about? But will you ever say that about a bullet wound? Heck no. You will deal with it immediately. You will make time. Okay, so uh, he's giving more context of what it is like when not treating your business like a gunshot, and then he immediately swapped the position to how you will react when treating like a gunshot, treating a business like a gunshot. So it creates a very clear contrast over here, which makes the reader understand well about the message that he want to convey, right? So now I know elevating your life and business isn't as serious as a as gunshot wound. Okay, so he's bringing down the exaggeration and trying to make sense to the reader. So it's common sense that treating your gunshot, treating a gunshot isn't like treating a business, but he's trying to level down the exaggeration here because he's getting serious tone here. But you need to treat it like it is. Yep. Just imagine how quickly you could create more impact and income if you took it seriously as being short. You will achieve your goals faster than you ever thought possible. Yep. Okay. So he's just giving more context um about this sentence right here. Yep. Yep. Okay. So now he's transitioning to the close. So you have two options: deal with it someday, wait for the perfect moment when the universe make everything align for you to take action. So he's trying to uh sound very sarcastic here. Yep. And he provided this hint that gonna happen. Or treat your life like a gunshot wound and do something about it now. The choice is yours. You can put on the band-aid and just ignore this issue altogether. Or we can do something about it together today. So by giving these two options, right, it's like a crossroads. It provides the reader with two options that they can choose. So so it's like after reading all the things in front, right, they might be thinking a lot of things in different angles. So by having these two options, you narrow their angles down to just two paths. So choose this either do nothing or do something, and do something will and the okay, so let me say this again. Either do something or do nothing. So the something will definitely re- need your offer. That's when you offer them your service or products. Yep. So so he end off by the best way to do that, schedule your call. Okay, yep, that's all. So the hook is treat your business like a gunshot, which is quite clear here, over here. Yep. Treating your business like a bullet wound. Okay, so the problem trying to solve here is procrastination of facing the problems in their life and business. So so why I say this is because see uh when people have a gunshot, right, then it's painful, so they won't, obviously they won't procrastinate and say, oh, I will go to the hospital or later or tomorrow or next week or something. They'll go there immediately, they won't procrastinate. So that's the message that he's trying to convey here, is that he's trying to solve the procrastination in his audience and want them to solve the problems in their life and business right now. They want them to take action right now. They want to stop. He want to stop them from procrastinating. Yep. And the new belief that we are implanting here is, if you want if you want to progress faster, you must create a sense of urgency in yourself. So by creating a sense of urgency in yourself, procrastination is will be removed right away. So two things that I think is good about this email is it's talking to the market when creating a uh, okay, it's talking to market here when creating this contrast in terms of not in terms of what's life like without a gunshot and with a gunshot. Like treating your business as if it is a gunshot or treating your business as if it is not a gunshot. So this contrast here, it really needs your research in your target market in order to say something like this. Yeah. So that's one of the two things that I like about this email. And the second thing that I like about this email is definitely the crossroads here. This crossroads really narrow down all the angles that your readers are possibly thinking about to just two roads. That's the cool thing about crossroads. Yep, and an area of improvement is reduce the intensity of selling the offer. So, in this case, is the call, which is this call. I think that he's doing a little bit of hard sell here, because when he's telling the crossroads do nothing and do something, he should just remind, in my opinion, right? Or he should just remind them that his service, his call can help them fulfill this action that they're taking. But in this case, he's positioning his call as the best way. So it's kind of like my service is the best, so come and choose me, or something along that line. So it creates a very hard selling kind of feeling in in his reader. So that's something I won't recommend you to do that. So what you can do here is okay, so you have two options. Number one is do nothing. Number two is do something. And then if you want to do this something, then you can schedule a call with me and we'll get clear on your business goals, what you want to achieve, and how you can stop your procrastination and all these things. So that's my take on this part. Yep, about not really hard selling but just reminding them. And you can definitely use the if comma then formula, formula kind of formula. Yeah, so if you want to do this, then you can schedule your call, right? So that's about it for today's email breakdown. I hope you like it. If you like it, remember to click uh, subscribe down below so you get notified for the next video tomorrow. All right, see you tomorrow.